All right, so I'm in Soundtrap. I'm going to click on Enter Studio. Now, the one thing I wish Soundtrap could have is like little markers and stuff. Okay, I'm going to click on Music because we're making a music project. And then I'm going to click on Add Track. And don't click on Brass and Woodwinds. I know that seems super confusing. You're going to click on Voice and Microphones. Check, there's a little input thing over here that lets you check your microphone to see if it works. I actually don't like that big start recording thing. I kind of like this one over here. And I'm going to put, I am not using headphones because I'm using speakers, which is cool by me. And yeah, a small little detail. You see how this says entitled song? I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to change it. I'm going to call this March. Oops, I'm misspelling it. Across the Seas. And I'm going to go and put in my name. Boop. There we go. That's really going to be very, very helpful for me. And I also know this is going to be 38 measures long. Ooh, that's long. So I'm just going to be kind of imagining. If anyone figures out how to add markers in here, let me know. I would love to know how to do markers. Okay. And let's see. I'm going to grab a trumpet. I have my March Across the Seas on a music stand. I'm going to readjust my screen so you guys can see the music. So I'll need half a second to adjust my switcher here. Let me see here. So I'll turn this on, but I don't want that camera. I want my camera 2. And I need to make this like 0.7, maybe even 0.9. We'll adjust this here. I need to be able to see the whole thing. Whoops. And close. All right, there. All right. But I also want you to be able to feel like you can see both screens. Okay. I'm going to be taking this in sections. I'm just going to play the first 4 measures. Da, 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 da. Oh, but I forgot a little tiny detail. I need to change the metronome on this. Anyone remember what number we're going to change it to? Change the tempo to what? It was a very, very even number. 100. Reese remembers. Thank you, Reese. Good remembering. Some of you may find this a little quick, but that's what practicing's for. I'm going to turn the metronome on, and then I'm going to play a couple notes. Get myself warmed up. Cool. All right, that's my warm-up. And I should be able to click record, and then I'll just do this section of 4. Okay, here we go. Beginning. Oh no, I played it too fast. So I'll have to stop. Try again. Boom. That's the first 4 measures, which means that I start at 5. Bum, 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 ba-dum, dee-dum, dee-dee-dum. Hey, it's okay to even do this in 4 measure sections. I think I'm just going to do 5 through 9. 5 through 9. That's okay for me to stop there, right? That's not cheating, is it? Okay, then I played 9. And then now I'm at measure 9 right here. So I'm going to do these 4 measures right here, and I'm going to stop right at 13. Take it in chunks. Oh no. I'm messing this up. That's fine. I just go edit, undo, and try it again. Trying to play right with the click. Okay. Now this is where it gets confusing. We're at measure 13. Put it in the chat box. What do I play measure 13 here? Yes or no? Taya says yes. Gavin says no. Elle says no. Sydney says no. Taya has rethought. Okay. Who would be willing to turn on their microphone and explain to me why I'm not going to record this 13?
Because the line with the dots there means you repeat that measure.
We have to repeat. Yes. So for the music, yeah, like measure 13 says this. But for in Soundtrap, because this is a repeated thing, now the second time at 5 is 13. So this is the new 13. So I'm going to play this 4 measures again. You will recognize this. So I'm going to, exactly as Sydney told me, I'm going to play the repeat. Do little short bursts. Okay, now 17, you have to think about this. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. But remember, this one's the second ending. So I have to go and I have to jump to the second ending right there. Make sure you're very familiar. So I'm going to do these 4 measures. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there we are. Now, would you guys like to see the Mr. Dean secret? Everyone put yes or no. Everyone type the word secret in if you want to hear the secret. Oh, yes, I would like to hear the secret. Okay, here is the secret. The secret is what's called double tracking. Now, this is a classic way of making yourself sound better. So if you are nervous with how you sound on your instrument or something like this, if you can double track yourself, it sounds better. And like the hard part of this is learning the music. The hard part about it is learning this, like learning it. Recording it twice, like once you've already gotten it, recording it once might be kind of hard, but recording it the second time actually goes pretty quick. So I'm going to what's called double track. So I'm going to unrecord arm this. I'm going to add a second track, a second microphone, get rid of this garbage. Okay. And then I'm going to go through and I'm going to play a double track of that. Oops, sorry. I just whacked the microphone with the trumpet. All right. I'm at the first measure, which means I'm playing this again. And you'll hear what it sounds like. I'm actually going to turn this off, so. Oh, no. Sorry, sticky valve. Sticky valve. Man, I'm having trouble with that second valve. There we go. I think I got it worked out. I need to find some valve oil. I'm actually missing some. I'm going to play up through the first ending, and then I'll play it for you. I'll play the double tracked version. All right, so here we go. Measure 9. I had an error there, but we'll see if we can hear it. Okay, here's the cool part. I'm going to turn off record, and I'm going to let both of these ring out. And let's hear what this sounds like. It's double tracked. Hey, it sounds like a band, huh? You can hear my... There's my oopsies in there. But, you know, sometimes... And by the way, if you can do 2, you can add a third one. You can add a third one. And adding a third one, I think, even helps more. So let's do that. By the way, I'm playing this a million times, so you guys know what this sounds like. So here we go. Third round. No, that's not what I wanted at all. Oops, I'm messing up here. But you guys get the idea. Now we can hear 3 at the side. By the way, if you get some zazzes, like some harshness, you can turn them down a little bit. Wow. And see how much better that sounds? Like you triple track it. And then all of a sudden, like some of the mistakes just kind of get murky. Just like when we're in the band room. So I'm not going to require double or triple tracking. Like this isn't like required by any means. But I think it's a wonderful technique. Because if you can record each section and kind of do it, you know, like maybe have some, okay, thanks JJ. Like maybe there's some problems with it or like, it's just not that great, but then you go and fix it right on the second or the third try, then all of a sudden your first try kind of gets buried in the goodness of the second and the third try. And I think that's a great way of going. All right, kiddos. So I am going to give you guys this time. I do have my screen looker on. I would like everyone to spend, I'm going to give you guys an hour and 20 minutes, okay, to work on this. Unfortunately, Zoom and Soundtrap can't work at the same time. It's going to fight for the microphone and it's going to get all weird and stuff. And so I'm kind of in this weird place where like, I want to help you guys, but I can't, Reese, you have to go through, music first to do it. I can't watch you record while you're on the thing. And so here's what we're going to do. Like, I'm just going to be here. I've got my coffee. I have some work that I'm working on. And I'm just going to watch you work. And as soon as you have a stumble, I want you to log back on, like hop back on the call. And I'm going to help you out with that stumble. And I can see your screen and I'll say, oh, like try this, click here. Or play this for me. Okay. But I'm going to send you guys off to work. If you have questions, if you don't know how this sounds, if you're confused by the numbers, if you're confused by like the numbers that we wrote in, like stick on the call and I'm happy to address questions, even if they're really stupid, even if you thought you should have, like you should know already. And and maybe you should have asked the question last week or something like that. There you go, Reese. I can see you're in the right place now. Like stick around and ask me. Other than that, I want to see Soundtrap up on your guys' screens, and we're working on March Across the Seas. Soundtrap up on the screens, March Across the Seas. And by the way, even if you just record in versions that you're going to delete later, go ahead and do it. Ready? And everyone go ahead and work. So I'm guessing that if you still have your things open,